Legend has it that it was written by the Dark One.
The Kinonomicon Ex Mortis.
Roughly translated,
Good movie.
of the dead.
Guys, we got a lot to talk about. I don't even know if I want to talk about the movies or if I want to talk about James Rolfe, since that's what we were talking about off stream, and that's it. Weenie, you got like the most views you've ever gotten on your video.
I know, almost 30. It's incredible. What an incredible accomplishment.
No, you had like over 100, didn't you?
I don't know. I don't really look at that stuff.
Yeah,
it's because
right.
you did like Angry Video Game Nerd Secrets Revealed, and you have like the screen cap with a little like circle randomly like pinned onto it. Yeah,
confrontation video. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I had almost 150. I just wanted to talk about it. I was surprised that more people aren't, that I don't see more people talk. I guess if you don't know what's going on, it's October, which means Cinemassacre is doing their Monster Madness special, which is normally very cool. However, on day one, they were caught committing plagiarism, and they also committed plagiarism on a video that they didn't publicly release but still put out on their account. So pretty crazy.
They plagiarized. Basically, they found a review of a horror movie on a blog and ripped it off word for word for their script in their Monster Madness review. And the way they're deflecting is not helping, because immediately everyone's like, "Oh, James Rolfe, the Angry Video Game Nerd, he watches these movies and he writes the scripts for the reviews. So James Rolfe is the plagiarist." And so James has to come out like, no, I didn't plagiarize it. I have a staff writer who writes these for me. He's the one who plagiarized. Like, wait, so you don't actually watch the movies or review them? When you've been doing all these streams saying that Monster Madness is so much work, and that's why you can't do more than a few videos a year, because you're so busy doing these videos, having to watch the movies and write your scripts, and apparently he hasn't been doing that.
Well, let's be real for a second. If you wanted to do a movie review channel, which I do, right? The shittiest thing to do, and the last thing you want to do, is actually watch the fucking movies that you're going to talk about.
I know, right? Fuck that.
It's the hardest part.
That's some nostalgia critic shit.
He watches the movie.
So Cinemassacre did his video like explaining this all, and it's privated now, you said?
Well, he had privated initially, and it was on their secondary channel, which is like a clip channel. And so they kind of just tweeted it out, I think, and posted it on Facebook, and that was it. But it is unlisted. Really, it's not privated, it's unlisted, but it's still just as weird.
So why make an apology at all if it's going to be unlisted?
So you can say you did it, technically,
yeah,
right?
So you can point to it. So, I mean, he'll have the direct link so that he can say, like, look, we apologize, and he can post a link if he has to. But if anybody goes to YouTube and tries to do a search for the video, they won't be able to find it. It's a really half-assed way of doing it. It's like when a newspaper has to post a retraction, and they post it on, like, page 19 in, like, 3-point font in the bottom corner.
Yeah. Man,
do you think he gets mad at people for bringing it up, and he's like, "Why do you keep trying to bring me back to the past?"
So, and then what are all the like conspiracy theories of like this
oh my
guy,
gosh, how much time do we have?
No, I mean like there's this guy that owns Cinemassacre and whatever James does, and
he owns Screenwave.
And Screenwave owns Cinemassacre, don't they?
I know they're in production. You know, they produce their videos or help them. I don't know what that ownership looks like. It sounds like you may have looked at more than I have, but I just know what I've read
on like on the subreddits and the 4chans and all those other completely,
because that'd be crazy
sources. Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't imagine.
I don't know how much of it is James like signing some bad contracts 15 years ago and not actually owning any of his intellectual property, and how much of it is him just being a lazy guy, like, because he's been talking about, I'm going to direct my horror movie, my indie horror movie, for the past like 11 years, and he just won't shit and get off the pot.
So I just don't understand that. So why can't he do his horror movie? Why would the other dude that owns Cinemassacre own it? Like, what association would the movie have to the channel?
If he produced, if Screenwave owns Cinemassacre and owns anything that James produces through Cinemassacre and Screenwave, then if James uses Screenwave and Cinemassacre facilities and resources to make his horror movie, then Screenwave and will own that horror movie.
Yeah, but
and
it's not
anything
like
else that he produces.
And there could even just be an exclusivity clause or something too.
Yeah, he
saying
could be
you're
under
not
a
making
contract, yeah.
anything unless it's for us, you know?
Huh. I mean, I could understand that somewhat, but I couldn't understand like they would
Well,
own the movie if
truth
he made
is,
the movie.
I don't think that there's anything like that that's keeping Rolf from making his fantasy horror movie that he's had in his head since he says he was in college. I think he's just lazy. I mean, he's been using this excuse, of like, oh, making these Monster Madness videos is so much work, and then it just got revealed that he doesn't write them, and he probably doesn't even watch the movies. The person who writes the script, and even the person who writes the script doesn't watch the fucking movies because they're plagiarizing other people's reviews.
Yeah,
it's so much
like
work to watch 31 movies this year and then talk.
Well, and he'd been talking about it for months too, which is even crazier. So you've been building up that you've been working so hard towards this thing, and you're still not really doing it.
Right, and he did that Cope video you said, like, where it's like a look inside the nerd room and a production of a nerd episode, and it does sound like he does do a lot of that shit by himself, because he talks about how, like, I've got to move the camera rig by myself, and I've got to move the lighting by myself, and I've got to set up my own
that was the weirdest
teleprompter.
video.
Yeah, and he showed like a clip of like, so there's this one part of the episode, the Shrek episode, where I'm tied to a chair. So I had no one with me, so I had to tie myself to the chair and make it look good and stuff like sock in
look
my
at
mouth.
me eat an onion.
And it's like, dude, his net worth is over $1 million, and he can't hire a fucking intern to help him out with this shit, something like, I'm sure that there's a lot of like college interns who would just love to have something, everybody knows, like Cinemassacre and Screenwave on their resume that would help get them started, but he won't blow the tens of dollars on that for an intern to just like stuff an onion in his mouth.
I mean, internet content's more viable than ever, so I can't imagine it being not possible to get an intern.
Yeah, every one of his videos gets over 1 million views. He's one of the biggest channels. He's like PewDiePie levels of big on YouTube. And I mean, he would have a line of interns around the fucking block to work for him, and yet he'd rather tie himself up and do everything by himself, supposedly. Then who are these writers who write his fucking script for him? I guess they're not interns, so he has staff. In that video where he was like going on about his setup of all of his, like, so what I do is I capture the video through my my laptop. Mike helped me out with that. It's like, so you don't even have an IT guy, you have Mike, like the other content creator, helping you with your IT. Like, what the fuck? What does Screenwave actually provide for Cinemassacre and James? If they don't provide interns, they don't provide IT support. They don't do anything.
All of that was crazy. He's like, oh, I had all these drives and I had to move everything. Look at this. It says it takes 4 days to move. And I'm just thinking, like, so you're just staring at it? Like, you should fire yourself, like get someone to do it.
I don't get it. It all just sounds like a lot of bullshit. It just sounds like he's the kind of guy who's looking for reasons why he can't do something. I mean, there's so many people I know who talk about the novel or the comic that they want to write, and it's like 5 years later, I'm catching up with them, and they still haven't written it. Like, oh yeah, life got in the way, this or that happened. Like, if you just wrote a page a week, you'd have had your book written in 4 years. It would take you that long, but you could still have it done. If you wrote a page a day, you'd have it done in 1 year, but you haven't done anything. Like, it's like the BoJack Horseman. His father took 50 years to write his novel because he was just coming up with excuses as to why he couldn't write it. It's like, dude, just fucking do it.
Dead Punk Gage says, do they own the Angry Video Game Nerd movie? Who owns that? I don't know.
Who would want to own that? My God. That's like a hot potato. Just throw it back and forth, and eventually it lands on Channel Awesome. Finally, where it belongs.
One thing that's weird about his excuses is he says, like, oh, I'm doing all these things and I have no time, but then he has all this time to do these menial tasks. So which is it?
Yeah,
you don't have time, or you do?
I mean, you don't have time. It's like, well, if you don't have time and you have millions of dollars, then why don't you spend a few thousand of those dollars to just hire a fucking high school kid to move your camera for you, and that'll give you the time.
I couldn't
to do the
imagine
other
that.
shit.
That's insane.
Yeah, I don't get it. He's just a guy coming up with excuses. I don't know.
A few
15 years of
people,
the angry video game nerd. I'm sure that's wearing him down. He seems so sad. I almost kind of feel bad, like criticizing him. But then the guy's made his career off of being a critic, so he should be able to take it as well as dish it out.
If I'm banking a couple million from like doing whatever the hell I'm doing, feel free to just rag on me.
Yeah, right.
Honestly.
a few people in the chat that don't know what we're talking about, and determined.
Yeah, we're not talking about horror movies. That's the problem. Right?
But
It's
Determined
related.
Sheepy says, guys got to watch it. Sub to Full Custom Hot Dog to find out. So
Ooh,
yeah,
thanks for the plug, Sheepy.
Yeah, Yucky Gum is singing Dream Warriors. Full Custom, do a cover for us, okay?
Let's we were talking about EFAPing the Dream Warriors movie right now, so let's go ahead and get that started.
All right, yeah. Pull it up. I don't got it up.
Let's go ahead and pull that up.
Oh man.
Let's get our shit copyright struck. We deserve it.
No, the thing about Dream Warriors that always interested me was well,
what's it about? Let's start there.
Well, hold on, because this actually has to kind of do with that.
All right.
So I always liked the story that's like Wes Craven wrote the first draft of the script, but it was too dark. They didn't want to use it. And it starts off with a bunch of kids going to commit suicide because they were having nightmares. I just thought that was, I know it sounds bad, but it just makes me laugh. Like, I'm having a bad dream. Well, time to go hang myself.
But, oh man, that dream sure was scary. Well, goodbye, cruel world. Just jump off the balcony. Oh, that's a rational response, very proportioned.
Well, back then you didn't have much to look forward to. You're kind of just like, well, I'm gonna go to the mall. I'm gonna maybe watch a cartoon show that's got a good cereal behind it, or I'll just kill myself.
Yeah, all those teenagers in the 80s just sitting there in their wood paneled living rooms, just staring at their watches, waiting for some asshole to invent the internet because they're so fucking bored. Like, is it the internet yet? No, sorry.
When can I download porno?
But yeah. Anyways, so Dream Warriors, basically the last of the Elm Street kids are all getting plagued by these nightmares, and then they're all in a mental institution because they're all crazies. And then Freddy's trying to kill them, and then Nancy's back, and that's basically all you need to know.
That's all you need to know?
Yes. Basically, I mean, you asked what it was about, so I'm telling you what it's about.
All right.
You kind of buried the lead on who the fucking Dream Warriors were, Nasser. All those kids have superpowers.
That's right.
Dreams. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And the killer is revealed to be none other than Freddy Krueger.
Now let's take off this fedora and see who he really is. Oh, it's Freddy Krueger.
It's Freddy again. Oh my god.
My favorite, one of my favorite scenes in this movie is when there's the Dick Cavett interview that's on TV, and then Dick Cavett turns into Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, when he's talking to Zsa Zsa. Yeah.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Like I have an idea. Who gives a fuck what you think?
I just love that scene so much. Do you guys have a favorite kill in this movie? Because I think mine has to be the marionette one. But I know that's the basic answer because it's everyone's favorite.
But it's
kill.
so good.
It's hard to beat that one. It's good because one is just really elaborate and creative, and I remember watching it with a friend of mine in high school, and she just started like squeaming and squirming when she saw like his tendons getting ripped out as the marionette strings. Like just that violence was so unsettling and unpleasant because you can imagine your own tendons getting just yanked out of your arm. Like the movie though, it's almost like the kills aren't the best part. It's kind of like what happens before them. Like the stupid Mohawk girl, when all of her heroin punctures like turn into little lips and start like suckling, like that's just such a great gross effect. Yeah.
Totally disturbing.
Yeah. And like her death kind of sucks because he just injects shit into her and she drops dead. But like that part right beforehand is really fucking like gross. Or when
do you think she died, or do you think in 4 that she was they were like, oh, you were actually just really high and it was awesome?
It was all
you
just
had
a dream,
the best
the entire
time.
franchise. It goes all oh god. Like he doesn't die, but when the mute kid is like tied to the bed by like Nurse Freddy's tongues, and, like over a pit of fire, and they can't wake him back up, and when Nancy is like, "Let him go, you asshole," and like he carves like into his chest, like, "Come and get him, bitch."
Yeah.
Like stuff like that is just really cool. It's just got so many cool moments in the movie. It almost doesn't matter about the kills.
Yeah, I think I told you guys this in private in our group chat, but I don't think I told it to the chat before. So like the Nurse Freddy scene. So me and my brother, we used to share a room, and when we were going through and watching Nightmare on Elm Street, we're watching it together in our room we were sharing, and I just we had our door open, right, and like our family was home, and then that like nurse scene starts, and we were panicking, and so we went to shut the door and mute it, and then Weenie, you had the funniest joke. You were like, "Yeah, if we lock the door and sit in silence, no one will think we're watching porn." I'm laughing about that all day, Weenie.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like your mom walks in, like, "Hey kids, what are you watching?" And then it's the part where Freddy's like, "I said, where's the fucking bourbon, bitch?" Like, nothing. Cartoons. We're watching cartoons.
Right. But yeah, this is my first time rewatching it in like, I don't know, like a year and a half. It's been so long, but it's such a great movie. I have a tough time ranking this movie though, because there's like 4 Nightmare on Elm Street movies that are just really great, and it's hard to choose between them. Like the first one's great, and I love New Nightmare, and I love this one, and I love Part 2. They're so hard to rank, but
You put those all at the same level?
not all at the same level, but
They're all really different though, and that's the thing I kind of like is that like as much as I like the Friday the 13th series, a lot of those movies are really samey. Like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies though, like every movie is like totally different from the previous.
that's why it's hard
one.
to rank. They've all got like such variety, and it kind of depends on your mood.
I've seen so many of the Friday the 13th movies so many times, and I still can barely tell you which one's which. Still, except for the obvious ones,
Oh,
I mean, you kind of get to like in the back half of the Paramount series, like that's when they start like getting Mickey, and then you can tell them apart. Like, oh, this is the one where he fights Carrie. This is the one where he's on a boat. This is the one where he's a zombie. This is the one where
I love the one where he fights Carrie.
that is one of the better ones.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's probably my second favorite one after Part 4.
I like the one with Roy because that one's just completely. It's so ballsy. It's number one. It's completely insane. Number two, it's super ballsy that you rob your audience of Jason. It's crazy.
Andrew says disagree. 4 and 5 are equal trash. Yeah, I hate those two. I never said they were any good. I said the series has 4 really strong.
I like
movies.
4. I don't like 5.
The first 3 in Part 7 they're really strong. 4 and 5 I hate.
I mean, so 4, that's funny because I used to love 4 and hate 5, and I've kind of reversed on that. It's like 5, I don't really care that it's not Jason just because it has the highest body count and the least amount of censorship at the time for the kills. Because like right after 5
is about Nightmare.
Oh, Nightmare. Okay, yeah, all right. 4 is good. 5's not bad. I mean, there isn't a Nightmare movie I hate besides the remake. 5, I used to not like it, and I don't really care for it as much now. Freddy doesn't kill enough people, and a lot of it feels like a watered down version of 4. It's like it's not as goofy as 6. It's not as imaginative as 4. It's kind of just like, I don't know. It's the most easily forgettable of the bunch.
Let's see. Dead Punk Age says, too bad the MPAA butchered the New Blood. Yeah, I think people had said maybe they were trying to do the uncensored version for
the footage is too bad.
They couldn't get good elements.
Yeah. It's like 7, like Part 7, the New Blood would be the best Friday the 13th movie if it just wasn't for the neutered gore. Like it would be like the ultimate Friday movie if it wasn't for all the fucked over censorship.
Man, that's such a good movie. Yeah. Guy from Red Bank says, I don't watch these movies.
Oh,
well, that's unfortunate. Guy from Red Bank.
Have someone else write your reviews of them then.
Exactly. There you go. Become an internet superstar.
Oh man. What else did you guys watch this week?
Let's see. Because fucking Synapse Films won't release Tombs of the Blind Dead. They've been sitting on that thing since like 2019, saying they're like James Rolfe in his indie horror movie. Like, we're gonna do it. It's coming. We're working on it. We're gonna re-release Tombs of the Blind Dead. And now that they've finally like done their restored cut, but they're only doing it for like film festivals. And they're like, yeah, we don't have an ETA on when the Blu-ray is going to come out. Like, you guys announced the Blu-ray in 2019. You still don't know when it's going to come out. Fuck you guys. I'm watching Elvira. So I went on archive.org and someone uploaded like 45 original recordings from 1982 through 1986 of just Elvira's movie Macabre. The original like public access television version from when she first started. So like there's a whole like the whole movies and all the Elvira segments and everything. So I just been watching a bunch of those. So I watched like that version of Tombs of the Blind Dead.
How did you feel for her as a host?
I liked her, but so here's what I like about Elvira. That the fact that she dresses up in like that gothic vampira Morticia Addams outfit. But then when she starts talking, she's just like a bubbly California Valley girl. Like the two like things that are complete opposites of each other. It's not what you expect. I think that's what makes her really unique. Her hosting is best in movie Macabre, the original run of her movies, because she interrupts the movie with like just little like it's almost like a proto Mystery Science Theater 3000, where instead of like them watching and riffing with you, like the movie will suddenly like jump cut to Elvira making like a joke or some commentary, and then it'll go back to the movie. Like the ones that she did for like VHS tapes later on in the 90s, and the one she does now, where she only has commentary at the beginning and the end of the movie, or like during the commercial bumpers. Like those aren't as good. It's funnier when it's her, like just when you least expect it, interrupting the movie to make an observation. Those are really cute and funny. I mean, I like Elvira. She's just a fun personality. And apparently she's always been a lesbian, according to Wikipedia. So that's nothing new.
Who hasn't been? We've all been lesbians
right?
for a while.
Have we
Old
been?
news.
Well, maybe not you, buddy. I don't know.
Let's see. Yucky Gum says, did you guys watch the new Elvira? Messiah of Evil was cool. No, I think that's on Shudder, right? I don't.
It's on Shudder, but I don't have any
Shudder.
streaming services.
I heard she's gonna be doing stuff for Netflix coming up, so you guys can do that. You can watch her on Netflix.
So she's gonna compete with Joe Bob then. Okay.
My favorite horror host is actually Peter Vincent.
We need a real horror host, Nasser.
Yeah, well, they were all dead by the time I was born.
True. Yeah, horror hosts had gone the way of like Bozo the Clown by the time you entered consciousness.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Weenie? You got a favorite host?
I mean, Joe Bob. I like getting things about the movie while I watch the movie. You know.
Yeah. That is one thing Elvira doesn't do, is that she makes a lot of great jokes, but she has no insights into the movie. Joe Bob tells great stories and anecdotes about the movies.
And it's just such a blast.
When he does his drive-in totals, those are always awesome.
The thing about Joe Bob is somehow I'm on his newsletter, and I have no idea how he got my email.
When you were like 3 years old, you logged on to tnt.com/monstervision, and you got yourself like the lifetime membership to the Monster Vision newsletter.
I would believe that because Nasser's email address is at Earthlink, so it wouldn't be surprising.
Hey guys, visit my Angel Fire website.
Go to GeoCities. You can buy any of my books, guys.
Let's see. Andrew says Messiah of Evil is so boring. Don't. All right. Then I guess just watch it, but then fast forward through the movie just to Elvira.
You know, it's funny. When I watched Monster Vision way back in the day as a kid, if I didn't like the movie, I would time it because I knew when the commercial breaks were. So I would change it back to TNT just for the Joe Bob segments, and then go back to whatever else I was watching, probably like Beavis and Butthead or something. And I would only watch the Joe Bob segments. I didn't give a shit about the movie.
Oh, man. Let's see. Eric and Boy says Bozo the Clown was in Chicago. Nasser's from Chicago. Coincidence? What are you trying to say, Eric?
Yeah, there's also a lot of homicides in Chicago. Want to tell us something about that, Nasser?
Homicides, clowns, Nasser.
Yes.
Weenie, what have you been watching?
Oh, man. A bunch of garbage. I watched The Descent, though. That was pretty good, about
that's a good
some
one.
women spelunking into a cave and stumbling upon a race of golems that want to defeat their bodies so they can ingest them.
Now, did you watch it with the turbo depressing ending?
No, it had the American ending,
So
which was fine. The
That's
sequel
weird.
sounds like it's based off of the American ending.
it is. The sequel was one that, because the movie did so well in the U.S., they made a sequel, and yeah, it's kind of like Paranormal Activity. Like, the good ending for Paranormal Activity shuts out any possibility of a sequel because the woman, the wife, slits her own throat and dies.
Mm-hmm.
But then they changed the ending for like the theatrical run, or the mainstream theatrical run, which set up like 12,000 shitty sequels. Same thing with The Descent. Like, the original ending where she's still in the cave and it's like really depressing, she doesn't make it out. That's a great ending. But then the American version filmed like a happy ending, and then they made a shitty sequel that you don't need to
The
watch.
sequel's not good?
No, it's not good.
Oh, okay.
And she's barely even in it, you know. It's the thing too. Is like, oh, okay, they made a whole new ending where she doesn't die, and they made a sequel, and she's gonna be in it, but yeah, it's stupid. She's barely in it, and she dies anyway. So like, what was even the
Oh,
point?
come on, man.
Oh yeah, someone like, newsflash: woman dies in horror movie. Spoiler alert, guys.
Determined
Anyway,
sheepy?
she went on to be the voice of the chicken in Danger Mouse. So she's had a prolific career.
What's Danger Mouse?
It's a
Is that
British
a rap guy? Oh.
No, that's a Dead Mouse.
Determined sheepy says he blamed me for the Great Chicago Fire on a stream.
Wasn't that
I'm
a
sure
cow?
he had reason to do that, I'm sure. You wouldn't
Yeah,
just
right?
blame somebody for that, you know?
Wasn't that also like in the 1400s or something?
Yeah. Back in early Chicago, just the Native Americans.
It was Sir
No, that doesn't
Reginald
count.
Nasser the First who caused that fire, and you have to pay for your, great grandfather's sins.
Well, I guess we're in the same boat then, Mark.
I'm
Don't
pretty
you get
sure Chicago wasn't around in the 1400s, Nasser. Just FYI. I mean,
Yeah.
what year do you think Columbus sailed the ocean blue, Nasser?
This is like that kids say the darndest things. Or like, how old do you think I am? You're 100.
Yes. Oh man, but what were we
let's
talking
see.
about again?
Well, shit that we like,
Movies.
terrible movies that we watched. What'd you say? You watched The Descent? I mean, The Descent's a good movie.
Oh yeah, that was the good one. Well,
Okay.
I watched the new Venom and the Many Saints of Newark, so I liked Venom. Many Saints
Really?
was pretty rough, yeah.
So the Maximum Carnage one, or whatever it's called. Or
Yeah, I mean, if you
John?
like the first Venom, I don't know how you wouldn't like the second one, because it's
So
just more of that.
That's
I
the
really
weird
liked the
thing about
first
the
one.
first Venom is I saw it and then I immediately forgot that I ever saw it. It's not because I was like, oh, that was shit. It just
You're on
left
drugs,
like
I think.
no impression
Oh.
on me whatsoever. Also, I may have
watched
been
it in,
roofied, so I don't know.
Ooh, at
You
the
may have
movies?
been?
Why'd you let a stranger get so close to your drink at the movies?
Wow, this artificial butter on my popcorn tastes funny. Ugh.
I went with my dad to see the new Venom, and we watched it in 4DX and real 3D. So the seats go all ape shit, and sometimes they fill the theater with smoke, and then there's lights on the side. And the seats were going so crazy, I had soda all over me because the cup holder doesn't stay in the same place; it goes with the seats.
So when Eddie Brock is transforming into Venom, someone there's a little jet that splatters goo all over your face.
Yeah,
Cool effect.
there's
Oh.
just a probe that enters.
And
you
Weenie's used to
vigorously.
that. Weenie's used to having goo all over.
They
it.
shoot air compressors near you and stuff too. It's a whole thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, they've got that shit at Universal Studios and
Yeah.
Disney World. Those 4D shows. I'm surprised they're actually outfitting theaters because that's some William Castle bullshit. The theater.
Yeah.
This kind
4D,
of
how many
gimmicky
Ds
crap.
do you need?
They're not everywhere, but they're in a couple towns out here. But it's pretty cool. I'm not going to see everything like that, you know. I'm not going to see
I
Meet Joe
said,
Black in 4D. You know?
4D, how many Ds do you need?
I also saw it in 3D, so I had the glasses on the whole time.
Wow, you had 7 Ds.
Where are you going with this?
I hate you guys.
He
You
had
really
7
don't love me.
dwarves. It's true.
Okay. Anyways, it's all crickets, so I guess we'll move on.
Well, yeah. So no, I watched some shit. Let me talk about the shit that I watched.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? So Tombs of the Blind Dead is actually really good. All 4 Blind Dead movies are good. But I did watch a shitty Elvira one. It's like the 1984 broadcast that she did of Night of the Zombies, which was absolute fucking garbage. It was I got it mixed up with Hell of the Living Dead, which was a Bruno Mattei film. I was like, oh, it's going to be an Italian zombie movie by Bruno Mattei. It'll at least be, entertaining shit. But no, Night of the Zombies was a totally different movie. It was this like low budget piece of crap American zombie movie made in 1980 or like 1979, where this guy has to investigate Nazi zombies in Bavaria, which sounds like it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm
But
in.
the zombies aren't like they're decomposing and they're brain eating, but they're not mindless because they're all like soldiers because they've been like, I don't know, brought back to life by some chud chemicals or something, except they're not as cool as chud. And the movie is just really goddamn boring. It's this guy just investigating and investigating and investigating. He finally fights the zombies at the end, and he hoses them down with a special chemical, and they dissolve into skeletons, and that's it. It's what a waste of fucking time. At least I got to see Elvira's tits, or at least the
Whoa.
cleavage.
Oh.
Back when it mattered, she was 30 when she started doing that. And that was like 40 years ago. So she's 70 now. And I mean, they've got to be putting some serious filters on her these days to make
They've
her
always
look as
been
good as
that
she does.
huge.
Well, her knockers, yeah.
Yeah. What else would I be
she was an
referring
exotic
to?
she was an exotic dancer before she was in
Really?
before she started doing the Elvira thing. Yeah, it's even on her Wikipedia.
That's crazy.
That's what she was actually an exotic dancer in movies. So her filmography like starts in the 70s.
Mark
when she
was
in
up
her
till 3 a.m. reading her Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, no, I
She's
did a
crying.
deep dive on Elvira.
Vigorously reading about
Right.
Elvira.
Oh man, I found all the mug root beer and Reese's peanut butter cup commercial she did. Yeah, man. But I mean that movie was so boring. It makes Bud the Chud look preferable. That was a waste
Bud
of
the
time.
Chud 2's a masterpiece.
It's unparalleled.
Did you know that there's a print of Bud the Chud in the Smithsonian?
What?
Really? In the Library of Congress as well?
Mhm.
You mean you can
Yep.
go there and request it, but they won't let you leave with it because it's so
It's the
valuable?
only movie that has never left the White House's theater room since it's been brought in. Incredible throughout every administration.
It's funny because it was the first movie to finally replace their copy of Birth of a Nation, which is the only movie they've been showing at the White House for like 60 years.
Oh
And then
man,
Bud
that
the
movie's
Chud
a
comes
classic.
by.
When
like,
are we
whoa.
going to talk about Birth of a Nation on here?
I mean, we
I
can
don't know,
do a
man.
Birth
I
of a
mean-
Nation stream, I guess.
We don't talk about
I
good
can't-
movies here on Kinonomicon.
Can't wait to talk about Birth of a Nation. I could
Just
talk
eat
about that
fat it.
movie all day.
Dude, this Confucius bot is going ham, dude.
Is he?
Oh, yeah. Just
Study
dropping
the
a
past
lot of
if you want
knowledge.
to, or study the past if you would define the future.
I want to go back to the past, play the shitty games that suck ass. Yeah, tell me
Right.
about that, Confucius. Helmut's got Shockwaves from '77. Yeah, that's If
Yeah.
you want to watch a zombie Nazi movie from like the late '70s, early '80s, Helmut is right. Watch Shockwaves. That movie's awesome. And It's got Peter Cushing in it.
Nasser, did you watch anything else?
Yeah, I watched Sisters, and I can't believe you guys still haven't watched it yet.
Was that the one with Whoopi Goldberg where she pretends to be a nun?
No,
Or is it?
no,
Oh, I watched Sister with Tia and Tamara.
no,
that's good
no,
too.
no, the Brian De Palma movie.
Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
No, Sisters.
I like how
Howard
if you
Hughes,
say
your
it
sister's a
louder,
werewolf?
if you say it louder, we're gonna understand.
Say it with me, sis.
Gender.
No, sisters.
What's it about besides Whoopi Goldberg? What is she?
Is there anything scarier than Whoopi Goldberg, though?
No, there's nothing scarier than that.
Ted Danson while he was dating Whoopi Goldberg was
Ugh.
pretty weird.
I mean, I was back when I used to work at a Best Buy warehouse. I was pushing these huge boxes of TVs around with one of my coworkers, and it's just mindless manual labor. And so I was thinking, and I couldn't answer a question in my head, so I turned to my coworker, just out of the blue, and he asked him like, "Hey, what was the name of that movie where Whoopi Goldberg was a cop in the future and her partner was a T-Rex?" And I just remember he turned and looked at me like, "What?" He wasn't following the same train of thought as me, and he thought I had gone insane, like I was having a stroke.
Did you at least figure out that it was, what is it, Theodore Rex?
Theodore Rex, but it took me a while to figure that out. But he shut that conversation down real quick.
It's for the best.
What? Yeah.
Okay, but at least Mike Joseph knows what I'm talking about. Sisters with Margot Kidder, and so does Dead Punk Gage.
Yeah, but Margot Kidder was considered the Whoopi Goldberg of her generation.
No,
so I think I'm kind of half right.
Yeah, she was. She was an African American icon, Margot Kidder. Yeah.
I've heard that. I had an uncle who'd say shit like that. What? So what's Sisters about?
I don't even want to tell you now.
I'd like to know.
No, you're making me uncomfortable.
Don't make me pay someone to look it up for me.
No, no.
And then tell you my thoughts on it.
Man, doing these Kinonomicons is way too much work. Can I just have Stu sub in for me? He can just pretend to be me.
Oh man, I think he's at work right now. Oh man, I miss Stu.
Are you gonna be okay? Are you gonna be okay without him?
No.
I miss Big League Chew. That was some good shit.
Big
Is it gone?
I think so. I mean, it's fake chewing tobacco candy. I don't think they're allowed to make that anymore. Man, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about.
I don't know.
Well,
you
we
just
talked about
remembered
Theodore
something,
Rex?
so I don't have
man.
to.
So what are the best? My sidekick is a T-Rex movies. Is it Theodore Rex, Tammy and the T-Rex, Evil Ed? That one had a T-Rex monster in it.
I love
Didn't it?
Evil Ed.
Was it a T-Rex? I hadn't seen that one.
Oh, but anyways, if we're still gonna talk about Sisters,
Are you ready to talk about Sisters, buddy?
I was ready.
Ready to get back in the game?
You guys made me uncomfortable. I take a breather.
All right.
No, but basically, this chick, this news reporter lady, she sees from her window, she sees a murder happen, and then she discovers these dark secrets of the past of these twin sisters, and it's a really Hitchcockian movie.
This sounds more boring than Night of the Zombies.
What do you mean? I can't stand you, Mark. I can't stand you. I can't talk about anything that's Kino with you.
Let's talk only about movies that have the word sister in the title. I'll start. The Howling 2, Your Sister is a Werewolf. That one has Christopher Lee in it. You say that you got something more Kino than a Christopher Lee movie? I think not.
You think not?
I think not.
You make me uncomfortable sometimes, Mark.
You heard
Andrew
me,
says
feelings.
Tammy, hands down.
Easily Tammy is the best of those.
Better than Theodore Rex?
Oh,
I
come
have
on.
not seen Tammy and the T-Rex, but
Oh, did you order it? Because there's that new 4K release from Vinegar Syndrome, or I guess newer.
Yeah. So I actually have it on my short list of movies to get for the Black Friday sale.
Could you sound more pretentious? It's on my short list of movies.
It's on my short list. Oh, Nasser's angry now because I wouldn't let him talk about Sisters.
Right. I just wanted to discuss this
Can
movie.
we talk about Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit? I mean, just that title alone, Back in the Habit?
It is pretty genius. But you know they are, and I'm not even joking, they're doing a new Sister Act movie or a reboot or something.
Oh, God. Like Sister Act 3? Like, ugh, I'm too old for this shit. I mean, you see Whoopi Goldberg in Ninja Turtles 2 Out of the Shadows, where she's just like, oh, my God. I can't tell if that's like Whoopi Goldberg or Lawrence Fishburne anymore.
We may not see Sister Act 3 until 2022, so everyone just remain calm and be patient, and we'll persevere.
Which comes out first, Synapse's Tombs of the Blind Dead or Sister Act 3?
Have they said, I mean, obviously the scan for Tombs of the Blind Dead's done, right? I mean, if they showed it.
That's the thing is, I mean, I follow them on Twitter, and they made an announcement where they announced the festival like screening of the new remaster. And they said that they do not have a date yet for the Blu-ray or UHD or whatever.
Maybe they're waiting on some extras or something.
I guess maybe. I think they're trying to restore that Planet of the Apes intro. Have you heard about that?
Mm-mm.
So when Tombs of the Blind Dead was first getting released in the U.S., the distributor wanted to recut it to be a sequel to Planet of the Apes.
What?
So, like, with the explanation that the people
What?
landed, I know it's like you watch that movie and you're like, how? But they wanted to somehow make it because it was an Italian movie, or it was a Spanish movie, so it was going to be dubbed anyway, so they could just make up whatever fucking dialogue they wanted. They just needed to re-edit it so it looked like the people were trapped on an alien planet it was Earth all along, that had been taken over by zombie apes. So they filmed a new intro that would have set all that up with people in ape costumes and getting turned into zombies. And I'm hoping that Synapse like found that footage and they're trying to restore it, because that's like a legendary like thing. I really want to see that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You know, Weenie, I wanted to watch Human Centipede, but I guess it's not on Netflix, and I thought it was. And
I don't think it's anywhere.
So I didn't watch it, and I was looking forward to having our little discussion, though.
Someday.
Mike Joseph says that Return of the Blind Dead is better than Tombs. I think that the Tombs, the Blind Dead series, like all the movies are good, but I think they each get better. Like I like the Ghost Galleon the most out of all of them. I can't remember Night of the Seagulls very well. But
yeah, you had me buy Ghost Galleon, but it looks kind of gay, so I don't want to watch it.
This is the guy who's like, "Hey, everybody, you want to watch Sisters with me? Oh boy,
who wants to watch
like
a movie
that,
about
okay?
sisters?
live,
not
laugh,
like that.
love."
Come on, guys, stop making fun of me. It's not like that at all.
So bad news for Mark. We can't stream Human Centipede anywhere.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm sure we could pirate it though.
yeah,
We'll
I'm sure I
pirate
can
it
go to
just for you, Mark.
archive.org and there's like an Elvira version of it. I don't know.
Mark would watch that. Watch it for
Oh.
I
that.
would watch that one.
This week, I know you guys are both excited, as am I, for the new Halloween movie.
Not at all.
Oh god, I don't
You
know.
know I'll
I'm
be
just
first in
not.
line to see it.
I mean, I saw the 2018 one, and it was just so lukewarm,
Yeah.
and generic. I had no strong feelings about it. It was like Venom, you know. I saw the
Mark.
movie, and I'm like, wait, did I see that?
Mark, did you watch my Halloween 2018 video from a couple days ago?
I don't subscribe to your channel. What the fuck? Are you crazy?
Oh, okay. But anyways,
Damn.
no. So you ever seen that dude do those videos for the Star Wars prequels when he's like, "What if they were good?" and he gives his like ideas, you know?
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I was like, what if I did that for Halloween 2018 because
You
it sucked
did
balls?
not do that.
So I sat down to do it, and it turned into. So I wanted to like, instead of using my own idea, I wanted to like use their plot points, but like, what if they just did it this way? It would have been so much better. But their plot points were so stupid, I couldn't like use them at all. So I just it's like a 10-minute video. It's like 8.5 minutes of rant about how stupid that movie is, and then 1.5 minutes of what my idea would be for my own sequel.
So it's like your Exorcist remake video, right?
Yes, that's one of my best videos.
Except you're so goddamn stupid, no one can tell when you're being sarcastic.
The funniest thing about that was, so for those that don't know, that when they announced the Exorcist remake, I just took the plot of Repossessed and I tried to make it convincing, and I was like, yeah, this is what it should be like, and I just gave the plot of Repossessed, and like nobody got it, and then like one person like a few months later comments on that video like, hey, this is actually sort of like Repossessed. You think you should watch that movie? I'm like, that's one. It is the movie.
Your satire falls on deaf ears. You're ahead of your time, Nasser. I'm sorry.
I know.
One day
they'll
people
appreciate
will
it.
understand.
Right.
In the comments, guy from Red Bank says, "I'm shocked no one owns Begotten." I've seen Begotten, or I've seen like the version that has like the Marilyn Manson soundtrack. It's just a whole lot of like weird imagery. Apparently there's a narrative, but you have to go to like Wikipedia and read the summary of like the director is like, so in this scene I was trying to create an allegory for abortion or something like that.
Yeah, it really requires an instruction manual. I keep hoping for a Blu-ray release. I don't know if it ever got one though. If it did, it was pretty low profile.
Begotten? Yeah, I mean it's easy enough to find. I think you can watch like both versions on YouTube
but I want it.
Dailymotion or something.
Weenie, why do you waste your
own it.
time with that instead of watching Birth of a Nation?
Why do you keep talking about this movie? Is
This
this
is great.
what is it? Is this you said it's like about childbirth or something?
No, it's
Who is that guy you showed me that video of today? Hot Dog. He's one of the Cinemassacre guys. He's dressed as a
Justin. Well, he was playing a character called
Oh.
the angry racist or the racist video game nerd, I think.
What the hell?
Dude, I don't know.
That's like one of those things like, I wonder if this will come back to haunt me someday. Nah, that's fine.
That's just old school edgelording, though, you know?
It is, yeah.
And unfortunately, that's not a box you can tick on why you did something, you know?
Yeah, it's like you brought up Ted Danson earlier. He did blackface,
Yeah.
like some like Friars Club roast thing, and like he's never been able to live that down for the past like 25 years.
While he was dating Whoopi Goldberg, which
Yeah,
is
like, no,
extra
it's okay.
weird.
I'm dating a black woman, so I can wear blackface. It's okay, guys. That's how it works.
Let's see. Dead Punk Gage says, in your Exorcist remake, will there be another Jesse the Body and Mean Gene Okerlund cameo as well? I don't know what
Were
any of
they
that means.
in The Exorcist?
They're in Repossessed.
Oh.
Come on,
Oh.
people.
I haven't seen
don't know
Repossessed since I was little.
I don't know anything about wrestlers or anything.
I haven't seen Repossessed since I was Nasser's age.
Oh.
Then you
Just a
should
little-
remember it well. That was
Just a little guy.
You've only got like 10 years on me or so.
That's a little guy getting grounded and beat up.
Oh, just a little guy who's like, oh boy, I can't wait to go to New York and visit the World Trade Center.
Cherry bombs in the toy whip.
Oh man, you guys got anything to fill the last 2 minutes?
Halloween 2021, the movie. Halloween Kills.
It's gonna suck.
Use the
gonna suck
code
so bad.
Kinonomicon.
It's gonna suck
Tell
so
it to-
bad. I already know. It's gonna be.
Are you
so
guys not
awful.
going to see it though? For
I'm
real?
gonna see it, but I'm gonna hate it. I already know.
You
I
can
don't know.
stream it
I
on the
don't-
Peacock if you don't want to go to the
Oh,
theater.
How much is Peacock?
I don't know, but if you just get it just to watch Halloween, I think you're
Well,
breaking even. Here.
Look, if Scream Factory puts out another box set of Halloween that has that movie in it, then I'll watch it. But
Okay.
otherwise, nah, bro, nah.
Let's
It's like I
see.
forgot that I saw the freaking Child's Play remake. Like, oh yeah, I
that's a
saw
good
that,
movie.
didn't I? I can't remember. I mean, it's like they're fine. That's the thing with these movies. Is like they're fine. Like Venom was fine.
I wouldn't even
Shazam
call
was
the
fine.
previous Halloween. I don't know. It's like barely fine for me. There's just
Yeah, it's just
a lot of inconsistency. It's just
Okay,
why?
so I'm
it
looking-
goes
I'm
through the
looking-
motions. It's
Yeah.
even like the bad Halloween movies from the 80s and the early 90s, you know, like Curse of Michael Myers, like really bad ones. It's like at least there's something unique and special about them. I fucking hate Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, but it's just such a train wreck of a movie, such a dumpster fire that I can at least pinpoint that one in my brain and remember a lot of stuff about it. It's worse to be so mediocre and by the numbers that you forget that you even saw the movie, and that's what the 2018 one was.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest sin a movie could have.
Yeah.
So Peacock is $4.99 a month with commercials, or $9.99 without commercials.
There you go.
Stop shilling, Nasser. It's not like you're getting a commission for Peacock.
No, what's even on Peacock? This is like the weirdest.
I
most
watched
obscure,
Megamind on there recently, so you
Oh,
want
man.
to you want to
They've
watch
got
that?
like the C tier DreamWorks catalog.
I think
Okay.
so. Yeah, maybe the Illumination stuff, or what is that? What they're
Oh,
called?
God.
Maybe you'll do the new
Illumination, the one who does the Minions movie.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Gable says I'm still angry that Myers hasn't gone to space yet. So am I. I would love to see Michael in space.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you guys?
I was always hoping that they'd do like a dimensional merge thing where you have Thorn Jason versus the first two. As stupid as that is, just fuck it at that point, you know?
That's the weird
Do-
thing about Michael Myers, that the Halloween franchise, like it got crazy with like part 6, you know, where it's like, oh, he's got the curse of Thorn and blah 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 bullshit, and you can like scatter runes in front of him if you're watching the production cuts, and that'll like create an invisible force field that Michael Myers can't pass through. But that's as crazy as the series got. It never went full retard like Freddy and Jason did, and I always kind of felt that held it back.
Right?
Doodle Squatch, thank you for $10. Says, do you guys remember the really bad 3D movies that came out in the 80s, like Treasure of the Four Clowns?
Crowns.
Crowns.
Treasure of the Four Clowns. I'd watch that movie.
That sounds like a Spanish movie, though, to be fair.
Treasure of the Four Clowns. Huh. I want to watch that now. But no, Treasure of the Four Crowns. No, never heard of her.
I had one. There's one 80s sci-fi 3D movie that I always have on my wish list that I want to buy, and I keep forgetting what it's called, like Metal something with metal. I don't know. Mark, do you know what I'm talking about?
What? Is it a horror movie?
I think it's like one of those cheesy sci-fi 80s ones.
Metal something? No.
Mark,
No, I don't know that one.
I'm still waiting for you to figure out for me what was the Sleepy Hollow cartoon I watched when I was a kid. That must have been from the 80s.
I showed
or
you
90s.
like 3 YouTube clips.
No, you sent
of,
me
like,
one. And it was from like 1949 or something.
What? No, I sent you. Fine, I'll send you some other YouTube clips because one of the things I watched last week was I watched a bunch of like off-brand Legend of Sleepy Hollow animated adaptations from the 70s and the 80s, like not the good ones, not the Disney one, but like this one weird one that they made in England, and it was like an educational film, you know, about like different cultures. So it has like this British narrator at the beginning, and it's like, and today we're going to learn about the first great author from the colonies, Washington Irving, and his classic, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Now, before we begin, it should be noted that during Halloween, Americans carve scary faces into pumpkins. Now, let us begin. Like, what? Do they not do that in England? They need to have that explained to them? Okay.
Oh man!
Really quick, it was Metal Storm 3D. Mike Joseph brought that up, and I have seen Space Hunter. Not in 3D, but that's on Blu-ray. I think you can get that from Mill Creek. Molly Ringwald. I think it's produced by, I want to say Harold Ramis, but I think I'm probably wrong on that. One of those big 80s guys.
Oh.
Ivan Reitman? One of them.
I bet it was Ivan Reitman because he did Heavy Metal. He produced that one.
But yeah, it is Ivan Reitman. And that one's pretty fun. It's got Michael Ironside and a big crazy robot apparatus. It's pretty neat.
Is that an Empire Pictures movie? No.
No. It's just a nice little
Crash and Burn and stuff.
It's a nice little cheesy, cozy 80s sci-fi movie.
Oh.
Hmm.
Snuggle up
Anyways.
with a bowl of popcorn. Okay.
Yeah.
And now